Okay, so here are my lessons on being an entrepreneur. Number one, crazy is a compliment. Just remember, if you're not called crazy, you're probably not thinking big enough. So when people shut that door and call your idea crazy, take it as a compliment. Then number two, stalking is an underrated startup strategy. When I started Endeavor, I went into bathrooms. I waited outside treadmills. I saw people on planes and share with them my idea. And not everyone is going to like your idea, but you have to be able to face rejection and go back. Not literally stalking, please, but stalking is an underrated startup strategy. Number three, you've got to dream big, but you've got to break that dream up into manageable pieces. I think sometimes we all get overwhelmed because we hit these roadblocks. Entrepreneurship is a story of little failures as well as little successes. So the best advice I got is you've got to dream big, because if you don't, it's not going to be worth waking up in the morning. But you've got to break that into manageable pieces so you can execute and have little wins along the way and learn from your failures along the way. Number four, go big and go home. I always used to say, go big or go home. This was a dichotomy. You either had to go big or shut down and go home. But I have two little girls waiting for me and tugging at my leg. And I decided, you know what? I'm going to flip this around. It's all about the and. Go big and go home. And I think we all have to start talking about how we can have these great big ideas and create jobs, but also have these families and have balance. And I think for a lot of us entrepreneurs, it's hard to do both, and we never talk about it. So I'm going to talk about it, go big and go home. And lastly, I always find things sound better in Portuguese, and my friends at Endeavor Brazil started a campaign that was basically just do it for your ideas, but they called it Bota pra fazer. So the time is now, just do it, bota pra fazer.